Hey guys, so when we talk about website flipping, people are always asking me, where can I find websites to flip? Where do I buy websites? How do I flip websites? What's the best way to improve websites? There's a million questions, but where to buy websites is sort of the question I want to answer for you guys today. So as a reminder, I'm James Camp. I run the NanoFlips website newsletter, a site flipping newsletter, as well as a site flipping secrets course. Ex-Google mentor, digital strategist, worked with some big firms before, I'm sure you've all heard of, and I just love consulting, and I'm addicted to talking about website flipping. So let's take a second here today and talk about the different places for you to buy websites. There's tons of places. The reality is some of the best deals are going to come off market, but right now, let's take a look at a few of the best places to buy websites. And they all have their different reasons that they're good. Some of them have great deals, some of them have bad deals. But let's take a look at a couple of them right now. So, number one is going to be FE International. FE International is a brokerage, you guys, which means that it's not a marketplace, meaning that they represent the seller of the business. They vet the deals a little bit, they do their own due diligence, and then they list them on their brokerage. If we go to buy a website here on feinternational.com, we will see a breakdown of their available listings. Some of them are more expensive, bigger ones, $4.65 million for sale, $3.4 million under offer. And then we can go and see some of their sold listings on the back end as well to get an idea of what things are selling for, right? And sort of the pricing for that. So that is a brokerage. Another one of them that I love is Investors Club. Now, Investors Club has an amazing Facebook group, and I've actually met some really awesome people there. We'll get into that one. You need to sort of log in to see all the deal info here, but they've got some great stuff. They've got some recently sold here. They're going to have e-commerce sites and content sites, all different kinds of things. And obviously they will sell your website for you. I have a lot of affiliate marketing based websites, real valuations that seem pretty fair to me when I look at them a lot. Now, another one that we can take a look at today is Empire Flippers. Empire Flippers is another sort of one of the major website brokerages, you guys. Again, a brokerage, so they are representing the seller of this transaction. There is due diligence. If you want to take a look at these websites, I'm going to show you here right now. You are going to have to sign an NDA, or I believe maybe even put down a deposit. I haven't done Empire Flippers in a long time, but it's fully refundable. These guys are fully trustworthy. They're fully safe. I wouldn't be too worried about it. It's fine. But again, you'll see here Amazon FBA. You'll see Amazon Associates, display advertising, drop shipping. If you click on one of these ones right here, right now, what we're going to see is they'll talk about the niche, they'll talk about the listing price, the multiple it's selling at, a little bit of information on the website, which is really good for you to look at. But if you want to learn more, you're going to have to do this, unlock the listing, guys. And if you go to unlock listing, you are going to have to put your email address, and then they're going to send you an NDA, et cetera, et cetera. And then let me bring you to the biggest marketplace in the world, and that is Flippa. Flippa has everything, you guys, but you have to watch out a little bit because sometimes it is as a marketplace instead of a brokerage. It means that anyone can sell anything and it is not fully verified. Whereas all the other ones are brokerages where they've done a little bit of due diligence to verify that these are good websites for you guys, or that at least the numbers match up with what the seller is claiming. But Flippa, again, tons of stuff, tons of great big businesses here for you to look at. But they also have lots of smaller ones. The reality is, though, I'd be careful. Like I said, learn how to do due diligence. Learn how to figure out, is this website real? And learn how to figure out, can I grow this website? I like to put together a due diligence checklist, a criteria checklist that says, this is what I'm looking for. And then like to look at all the websites every day, see what's coming in. And when you find something that fits your criteria, boom, you put it through your due diligence checklist. And if it fits your due diligence checklist, well, then you have a winner. You now have a website that you can buy, that you can make worth more money, and you can flip. Or quite clearly you can buy and you can hold it forever. Interestingly enough, one thing that's really cool about websites these days is that you are, in terms of cash on cash return, going to get one of the best returns on any asset class that exists, right? So very often, websites sell for roughly 36 times their monthly net revenue is a sort of standard metrics these days. That's going up a little bit as this becomes a hotter space. But if that's true, that means in your first year, you're going to return 33% of your income, of your investment back to you as a dividend, essentially. That's amazing. There's no dividend stock that will do that for you. There's no asset class that does that for you. Websites are one that you can do, be in control, and grow, right? You can build a big thing out of it. So they've got websites that are built for beginners on Flippa, right? Little smaller ones. And then they've also got, if we want to get bigger, like e-commerce heavy hitters, if you want to be in that space, that are going to be more in the multi-$100,000 or multi-million-dollar range. If you want to click on it, you'll see, again, they've got, all the info right here, a lot of ability for you to do your due diligence. But what I will say is that some of the bigger ones they have on here also, confidential, as you see, are going to be behind a wall in which you need to sign a non-disclosure agreement to see. This is just an agreement that protects the seller and protects the buyer from sharing information that shouldn't be shared with other individuals. So as we went through to you today, we've got the main ones that we look at. There's a bunch more. I actually have a list that I include in our course. But if you look below and sign up for a newsletter, there's a link below. We do these sort of breakdowns where I show you exactly where to find websites. I show you exactly what they could be worth, and then I show you how to fix them up. But so we've got Flippa, we've got Empire Flippers, right? And we've got Investors Club and FE International. Now there's a bunch more. I could go into it forever, but for all of you that keep asking me, where do we find websites to buy? This is a good example of where to start. So thanks so much, you guys. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment below. Make sure to subscribe. Let me know what other kind of videos you want. As you know, many of you know I'm sort of more in the Twitter space more often. I do write to the newsletter. There's a link to sign up below, nanoflips.com. But again, please like and subscribe. Share this with your friends, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks.